Another expert voice on this, Glenn Schoon is an aviation security expert. He's joining us overseas right now. I hope you can hear me okay. You're live in Holland, as I understand it. This is the topic that we're trying to make sense of today, that the Thai military radar positioning has now weighed in that it actually had a beat on this missing plane. But does it make a difference to the search area that just by the day seems to expand larger and larger and almost impossibly so?
Well, it may mean that we're going to stack up more resources to look at those areas west of the original flight path, as opposed to still putting some emphasis on other areas as well. What's unfortunate is indeed that it has taken so long for this information to come out. To the extent that it strengthens at least the concern of a hijacking or some type of takeover or catastrophic event. Of course, we wish we would have had this sooner, so bringing assets to bear, accelerating the search, but also expanding on the potential scenarios that we're now looking at that are being stacked up in order to find a resolution to the incident could have happened a lot sooner.
Mr. Schoon, it makes me wonder, because it's not the first time I've had this conversation in the last 11 days. There have been dribs and drabs of what seems to the layperson critical information coming out much later than perhaps it should have. And it makes me wonder, am I going to hear something new tomorrow from another nation, or perhaps a week or a year from now? And why on earth would that be?
Well, unfortunately, I think you're correct. I mean, this may dribble out over some time until we have the final evidence. What it does mean, I think, is that a couple of scenario investigations are probably going to accelerate now. That's not only the focus on what we know about the aircraft and the people aboard, but also on the cargo loads, going back to checking, was it possible that somebody smuggled something on board that shouldn't have been? Is it possible somehow perhaps that there was a stowaway on board of this aircraft? But also, I think, looking ahead, we're going to be looking at an investigative component driven by intelligence agencies, looking for, is there possible connection to information on the ground? In other words, is there indications that members of an extremist group somewhere might have been waiting or preparing for an aircraft to land, maybe have purchased an old airstrip, perhaps pre-positioning people in a particular area? I think that process will start to accelerate now at increased speed.
And I think that is a grave fear that many have held in the back of their mind and hoped that it would stay in the back of their mind, that this is somehow, you know, a group amassing a fleet, or perhaps at least amassing a lot of hostages, God forbid. Glenn Schoon, stay with us if you would.